All right, R&B Divas Shade off stage. Me personally, I felt like it should have been called the hate off stage because that's all Dirty Mo and Petty Stacy was doing this whole fucking episode. Is talking shit, running their fucking mouth. I cannot stand the two of them, especially Stacy ugly ass. I cannot stand her. And then Dirty Mo, like, I've never liked her. Ever since season 1, since the show started, I've never liked her. Because the bitch was always on TV, hella extra, always want to talk about turning up. Turning up. And I'm like, what are you, 40? Or a little bit younger, or a little bit older, somewhere around there? You're like fucking 40 years old, and you're still talking about turning up. And then Stacy with her nosy ass, always in somebody's fucking business. I hate her. I hate her. You know what she needs to be worried about? Instead of worrying about Shantae and Kenny and what the fuck happened with them years ago, you need to be worried about your career. Because this bitch ain't came out with a single. She ain't came out with an LP. She ain't came out with an album. She ain't came out with an interlude. Not even a fucking snippet. We ain't heard her on iTunes. We haven't even heard her on SoundCloud. This bitch is non-existent to the motherfucking music industry. And if it wasn't for her getting into it with Whitney Houston before Whitney Houston died, then we still wouldn't even know who the fuck she is. Because I don't even know her from X Factor. I do not give a shit about her. I don't even know how she got 11 million views. Because she sounds fucking horrible. And she looked like a fucking clown. She sounds so fucking ridiculous. Oh, I do not like her. I do not like her. And so, Petty Stacy is still feeling some type of way because the divas didn't show up to her show. And I wouldn't have neither. Who wants to go and hear you sing? Sing some type of song that nobody's never even heard. And you know what? I think TV One, said, hey, invited some people and paid some people to come to that fucking show. Just so you can have some type of audience. Because I know ain't nobody buying no tickets to come to see your motherfucking ass. That had to be a free show. So she feels some type of way. She's telling Dirty Mo because Dirty Mo claimed that she was at a funeral and that's why she couldn't go. The girls didn't show up. Not even one of them. And so then they get to talking about, like I said, they get to talking about Shantae's one-woman show. And they're debating whether they're going to go or not. And she need to apologize to Kenny and his family for all the shit that she said. How do y'all know whether she's lying or not? How do y'all know? Were y'all there the whole fucking time? How do y'all know whether she's lying? They just make me fucking sick. Like, you know what? I think that Petty Stacy is just making shit up as she go along. She claimed that she's been friends with Kenny for 18 fucking years. Why Kenny ain't invited you on none of his albums? I just don't get it. I don't get it. I think she's just making this shit up just so she can have a reason to be on TV because you don't see her doing nothing else. And then they get to talking about Dirty Mo and Petty Stacy. They're talking about how Dirty Mo wants a wedding and Dirty Mo wants to be proposed to because apparently they went to the courthouse and just got that shit done on a spurk and she wants the dream wedding and stuff. Okay, none of us give a shit. You've been married 14 times? We don't care. We don't care. Moving along. Oh my goodness. The two of them get me so worked up. I'm so serious. They get me worked up, and the shit is just starting to fuck with my blood pressure. I got sinus going on. It's fucking up with my sinus and everything. Anyways, so they in the studio. All the divas except for Michelle. Michelle is always fucking late. Everybody know this. You should be used to the shit. Why do you have to point out everything that Michelle do? Why do you have such a big problem, such an issue with Michelle, Dirty Mo? Like, y'all had been cool. Y'all was best friends. Y'all done sat down. Y'all done laughed. Y'all done cried. Y'all done did everything together. And all of a sudden, she's the bad guy. You don't like Michelle. And I'm like, this shit has to be scripted. I'm wondering, like, did you sit down with the producers and Michelle and say, who could I be petty to? Who could I choose on the set to be real petty to? Oh, Michelle. She fucking easy. She easy ass target. I'll just be real petty with her. You had to. Because you wouldn't have tried that shit with nobody else. You done did the shit last season to Shantae. Now this season, you're fucking with Michelle. And you're never gonna try that shit with Leela James. Never. Never have, never will. Because Dirty Mo ain't nothing but a punk rock bitch. That's all she is. She a punk rock bitch that runs her fucking mouth. And then when the shit goes down, she sit there and watches and be quiet while Petty Stacy speaks for her ass. So they at the studio. Of course, Petty Stacy sounds a hot fucking ass mess. Everybody sounds good but her. They're waiting on getting a verse together for Brave, because Brave is going to be the one that's going to rap on this track. Cool. So now they're talking about Shantae. She's talking about her one woman show. She invites Michelle out, like, hey, come to the studio. My dad's gonna be there. I want to introduce you to my dad. So she have her dad there, and he's speaking in the studio, and he's basically giving her all these good compliments of how he felt about her, and he knew she was gonna be a star, and whoop 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 whoop. So, Michelle, she's sitting back and she getting so emotional about it because, she said her dad had never told her nothing like that. She was raised by her grandma, and, she started to, get a little teary-eyed. That was a little tear-jerker scene. And so, Shantae tells Michelle how her dad was an addict and he had a rap sheet, 2-page rap sheet. Then he met, I gotta answer this. Alright, my bad. It's just that I'm waiting on the phone call. I done had an interview with the bank, so I'm waiting on this job. But anyways, so, she's like, Michelle's like, oh, that's so cute. I love it. And I never had a dad. And she's like, oh, yeah, you can have my dad. And woo. Cute little scene. So, what else happened in the show? You get Chachi, the chef. She come to Dirty Mo house, and I'm like, how the fuck? Ain't no way Dirty Mo paid for that shit. Ain't no way. You're not setting up albums on iTunes to fucking have Chachi come to your damn house and cook for you and your husband on your anniversary. So she wants to have another big head baby, so well, cool. Moving right along. Then I'm gonna just jump to the bullshit. So they're backstage at Shantae's show. Shantae, she getting her face beat up. They beating her face up. And here come Petty Stacy ass. Are you gonna apologize for the things you've done and the things you said? Is this like a redemption for you? Are you gonna take responsibility for the people you hurt and whoop 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 whoop? None of your fucking business. None of your business. I do not like her. I do not like her. I just want to punch her on her fucking nose. I want to just punch her fucking nose off her face. I do not like her because she always getting into somebody's fucking business. She always getting into shit that does not have to do with her. That does not even concern her. How you gonna tell somebody what to say and what to do and how to act at their fucking show about their life? I cannot stand her. Well, Shantae kept it real cool. She was just like, this not that type of platform. I'm going to do me, basically. So, they wish her luck, and then they go and sit in the audience. Petty Stacy. So she's in the audience, and, they sit in the front row, and she's like, oh, this some bullshit. This some old fake ass shit, I shouldn't even be here. Kenny is my friend. Which I don't fucking believe. But Kenny is my friend, and she ain't even come to my show, and I'm sitting in the front row clapping and supporting her. Why should I do that? Whoop, whoop. So the bitch leave. Good. I'm glad you did. Because, if I was doing a show and I was on stage, I wouldn't even want to look out into the crowd and see your ugly ass face with that big ass weave on your head. Big ass dappy weave at that. I cannot stand her. So, of course, Dirty Mo, monkey see, monkey do. She ain't nothing but the motherfucking follower. So, all of a sudden, she's like, I'm gonna mosey on out too. I didn't seen this before. Of course she's seen it before. That's part of her life. If her losing her virginity to some old ass nigga, if she gotta say that 14, 15,000 times, of course she's gonna continue to say it because that was a part of her life. And then that's what the show is about. That's what the One Woman show is about. Her fucking life. So what, you seen it before? Why get all dressed up and just to leave? Are you guys pressing for camera time? Is that what it is? You come to fucking be petty and just sit in the crowd and talk shit and hate? So of course, whatchamacallit was having little technical difficulties. Shantae, and she's in the crowd laughing and shit. Laughing. But when you was doing your show last season and you fucking broke down and started crying because your ugly ass ex-husband left your ass, didn't nobody say, they didn't laugh at you. They were supportive of you. But now you just sitting there, you in the crowd, you ain't doing shit, so you want to hate on Shantae because she trying to do something and bring them coins in. I do not like her. So finally she left, and I'm glad she left because she's so negative. So negative. And I bet you if Petty Stacy would have kept her ass at the show and stayed through the whole show, so would have Dirty Mo. She's a motherfucking follower and I cannot stand her ass. But anyways. So, the show ended. And, that was basically the end of the show. The next show they supposed to go out of town somewhere, Palm Springs or somewhere. And, it's going to get real live because Shantae don't want to leave LA. But that's all I got for you guys, That's it. These bitches work my blood pressure, and I fucking hate them hoes. But anyways, I'm going to continue to enjoy the rest of my day. And peace out.